So we open with Spice's health concerns, and I'm glad she's doing better. Spice is one of the realest ones on here. Oh, now we have Kirk and Rafiqal. He talking about how they keep things fresh in their marriage. Child, Rafika just likes to ride that Adam's apple and get pricked by your three earrings. Oh, they done brought Chaotic up from Love and Hip Hop Miami. He looks better now that he done cut them dry dreads off. I like a dread, but you gotta keep them oiled, moist. They was a little too dookie for me. Either you gonna have a dread or a dookie braid. You can't mix the two. Or it looked like doo-doo. But we got Jock with his new blonde tresses, Scrappy and his chiclets. Rafiqal, this messy wig is looking a little oily and a little flammable. Normally your hair is together. Put that wig in your eye bags and pull out a fresh one. Scrappy and the Bam are getting a divorce. A new heifer is joining us, Erica Banks, the girl from Bust It, Bust It, Bust It. Okay. I know that from the TikTok. So at Kirk and Rafiqal's Chicken and Cheating, they've decided to go from a lounge to a brunch spot. And they're gonna have a tasting. Kirk don't look like he washed his hands before he start cooking. So then we get to talking about Scrap and Bam not being together, and Rashida and Erica are like, you gonna lose a good thing. You ain't wearing your wedding ring. Did you ever think maybe he's trying to lose her? Did you ever think maybe he's accepted this relationship is over and it's time to move on? Mama D's been pushing them two apart for years. If y'all would focus on your own sorry marriages, maybe Kirk wouldn't be in hot tubs. Rafiqal and Erica, we're not even going to talk about your lack of relationships. This is your second conceive and leave. I'd be worrying about my picker if I were you, Erica, and not scrapping Bam's divorce. Y'all big up in Bam, but she out here starting fights with Erica Mena and her grown daughter. I'd pull my nose out their business. After commercial break with the Bam, so we have a little flashback to her and Scrap's relationship and Mama D's issues. He finally stood up to her in Vegas. But their relationship still went south, so she's ready to divorce. We head across town to Frozen Face Sierra and Fish-Eyed Yandy. Oh, we have all the women, because they all grown past girls. Oh, Jessica White, Nick Cannon's baby mama's joining it. Now, Jessica White, you're actually successful. Why are you on Love and Hip Hop? Oh, they doing one of those smash rooms. Frozen Face Sierra is still going through it with her man, and probably because he can't read your expressions. I couldn't imagine being in a relationship where you couldn't communicate with me facially. You chose to dance all over Jamaica rather than being with your son in the NICU. That's what happens when you have a baby with a boy. I wish I could pity you, Erica, but you ain't worth it. This is what you deserve. Well, I'm sure that's what's DJ Envy's wife's name? I'm sure that's what she thinks you deserve. He abandoned me when I needed him the most, and you took DJ Envy while his wife was pregnant. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Oh, God. And now Jessica gonna start whining about Nick. He's basically a Johnny Appleseed of a man. You knew what you were getting. Wait, you were with him for 8 years and you thought he was going to be the end of you dating? Honey, if he don't marry you in 2, it ain't gonna happen. 3 at the most. The most. Oh goodness, Scrap's going to Kirk's Adam's apple for marital advice while they're off-roading? This is when bad husbands, bad ideas, and bad plot lines intersect. Scrappy was like, I ain't off-roading, I got on my white sneakers. So he says, well, you know what, she filed and I ain't gonna fight the filing. Cause I done fought for the merge. He said we was having issues before I was sending text messages, but then I got caught messaging Diamond from back in the day. I guess they got Diamond off of growing up hip-hop and on to Love Ann. Cause she was grown hip-hop. Grown. Pepperidge Farm remembers your hedonistic hot tub ways. Your 3-earring circus. So we coming back from commercial break at the bistro's tasting. So we sitting down to eating and Chaotic is talking to Plague Mena about how he's controlling. You couldn't control yourself from getting that horrible tattoo in the middle of your face, but you think you can make decisions for a woman. But then he does a little rhyme asking Erica Banks out. Erica, don't give him the time of day. However, the Bam is getting tired of his presence because he's messing with girls. But Bambi, it shouldn't matter to you where he puts his penis. Scrappy is your issue. You and Scrappy have been dysfunctional for years. That should be your focus. Mama D was right. Wait, hold on. I saw you on Instagram encouraging Scrap with his bullshit. Honey, you filed for divorce. Once you file, it don't matter no more. He's gonna be on his bullshit because you filed. And you filed. It's time to be emotionally moving on, not focusing on the bullshit because you don't want to be married to him no more, right? So it's not his bullshit. Just worry about him spending time with the kids. I don't even know why you would have a baby by Scrap. He was just getting done with E-Money. Girl, you cannot yell at this man for what Scrappy said. You want everybody to be responsible for your life but you. See, Bambi, I'm with Mama D. Get on. So, Chaotic was actually a gentleman and very understanding and lets Bambi go off. But apparently, Scrap ain't been paying his half of the rent, so Bambi gotta move out. So it's moving day and Bambi's upset Scrappy is so nonchalant. Well, I mean, he's been put out before. He'll be put out once more. This is de rigueur for him. Been wanting a divorce and she finally had an excuse. I think years of your poor behavior is more of a reason than an excuse. So he's been linking up with Diamond, and this is a new type of betrayal for the Bam. Well, child, he ain't shit, that was the shit, and I'ma see you soon for part 3 of Housewives of Jersey. But it's time for a trailer review. All right, let's check out They Cloned Tyrone. So we open with Tyrone. He's living his normal life in the hood. He's a hustler who works with Jamie Foxx, our lead pimp. And their professional lady friend joins us, who knows what's going on in these streets. However, we see Tyrone limping down the street, and he sees himself limping down the street, and then we see a car swoop in and pick him up. So the motley crew find the car at the secret lair, and then they find an elevator in an old crack house. So they get in the elevator and go down to the basement and find a secret laboratory, and he finds a clone of himself. So somebody's conducting experiments on them. It looks like the NSA or the CIA or the BBO. And then they realize the chemicals they're getting to clone them are in the chicken from the local chicken spot. Kennedy Fried's getting sinister. So then, of course, they decide to bust into the lab and stop the cloning. They accidentally kill a scientist. Oh, they got an elevator to the laboratory in the bodega, too. This is going to be on Netflix. It looks good. They should have put this out for Juneteenth. I'm a peep at it. Don't grab my pussy. Don't grab my pussy. I'm your cameraman. I don't want to be anything more to you. I swear. Don't grab my pussy. I'm not attracted to you. You look like Yoda and the Golem.